a wodi achinia doctor say wontimi nsa jeso say chronic disease jeso yare ne de no a na ebema amoche aba befra mu akodi holidays won nchen omse bra yare nse kire so pai so se den kura no a womo edi eye aduane edi besa wo yade emo anka so hu say yes unipadua no asanso asini dada mu na wohwe eye Agadarko New Life Clinic a obehuom ewo New Assurance Estate Obanhima bus stop Enkran frewom ewo 0549 956165 0543 956165 and I say 0595 609 510 0595 609 510 ubetimi a WhatsApp wom ewo 0246 690 0246 690 na meka se kaseboyi uhwe bi na wutie bi ewa Agadarko media na uko Facebook aye ho Instagram ye ho TikTok na YouTube na monso amukura ye 100 no uko Google Play Store abetimi enya Agadarko app no na wa download di atu mobile no so dwumadi e ko twiko obreman e ofidie mu ha nyina no wodi wani krotu awisia ene wasonso ebetibi sanso ena ya yekura iPhone nso no ye momodin se ye beko ye Apple Store na wonso akwa download eye Agadarko media app no ubenya dwumadi ahodo a ekoso e ofidie mu ha nyina bi ahwe na wanya bi nso atie na kase bo no ensem ebedi makotini ebi ene se enka ni chief of staff ede ewo eye omampani dada John Ejekum Kufuor amene so onnyamfo kojo impiani ede atu idwa se Richafo omampani nana Agadarko Kufuor do aye no anka yembra anka wose wo yesa Richafo no enie na ewo eye ensem kro na mu no enka ni dwomtireni ede ma eye MPP amanyukuo no owura Freddy Blay enso ede nano atumu ebi se anka wonso mampani eye Richafo no eye embriwe na mom no anka wose 2 years ago kura anka wose wo ye Richafo no owura fifi via fiavi kote eye twetwofo pani ede ema eye MPP amanyo NDC amanyukuo no na wode atudwa se omampani abediche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enya de a obedi oman Ghana animu a enkoso biara ebeba nenenso yebetu fa akopie mu ewo Ghana Statistical Service wo makachi na wo mu de nsem ya tudwa wo mu kire mu se emaiwa wo mu nware na wo mu anyam ewo man mu omkikabo mu no omanya oha enchichemu edu enkron yede mu nkire mu bebrew na se na nso wahu se bi apuoye fam anase atoye fam ye webi mu ho mu na etope yede mu nkire mu ebebrew ewo kaseboyi emu ensem mi wei ene afufuro bi aka ho na yesi adwa yede ba beso mu se prem to bre kasebo ewo Agadarko radio ene Agadarko TV eso afi yanje bre na ye mowura nsem no mu ankasa
Agadarko radio
enra enna wo mampani nana Agadarko Kufuor do ehye adwumadie bi ase a yato ni din se Richafo na Richafo ne ye brofo na mom no se ye ba no eye aka nkasem a se wo ye ade bi mu ensa kiraye wo sesa ne ebia wayi de wo na afiri wo kura anase uyi de wo dada na de fofura ba be hye nanan anase uyi afiri wo kura eno no emma biem na omampani nana Agadarko Kufuor de wana mamum no ena wo ye ensa kiraye e wo asoafo eni mpenifo bi a wode wo masisi girambia bi ano e wo na mamu ne emu neno enam so emansemtwerefo ebopini enkane eye chief of staff e wo omampani John Ejekum Kufuor empenso eye ononyamfo kwadwo empiani ene ebusa ne se omampani nana Agadarko Kufuor do ne Richafo awoye hu usomusen ena wode atudwa se nyamianim nokre ene bonsamatiko se woka se omampani nana Agadarko Kufuor do eye Richafo na waye na animanim ya no one ne ya adwempande a na woboa okiremu a osiyanka oso omampani ya ne ntam na mom no enye se aka bosome beye edu na mamu nyina ba wiye anase yedu abato obere so no ena omampani nana Agadarko Kufuor do eba beye nsakireye oto an kasa so no odi tudwa se emre bidu ya abra oman ye kwa ahuyehia mu pa na omanfo ho tete wom omanfo ati mfifire wo mu ehuna mu no wo mu de to omampani nana Agadarko Kufuor do anim se ebetimi a anka sikasam so afo no nyafo kan ofo yata de omone na ase tu okura wonyin mfamfiri eye finance ministry ho na nkompe onipa fofora omanfo ewo ne mugidie so obetimi aboa na wahwe oman yesikasem agina brane na so omukan na omampani se mo de oman kwa mefumra obetimi aye bibi yama ne mre kakra saa kokasa saa na eye afe no kwa wiye omanfo didi mu a yaba bewurem ewo 2024 no ya bato mere na osisa abre ye omampani na nadodan kwakufu ado akwa yi sikasem so afo no nyamfo ka ofo yata edi no afre ye finance ministry osisi ade wo ba be no ye senior presidential advisor on economy no osi mfaso bia ni so esansanka sans insachira na ngaso ye ne dadaada abra na omanfo etientie mu frɛ ne sɛ onye sansachira sa ambre no ena nka wo so omampani na nadodan kwakufu ado ye sansachira no oto an kasa so no ononyafo kodwe mpiani esanso edi tudwa sɛ anka sansachira ye obeya anka tise 2022 mu ampo besi 2023 ena nka so ye sansachira no na yafe ya aka mritie wa bi ne ewura abato mu sɛ nipa foforo mpo ode o maba no o se awra wo sɛm a wo mu ne sɛ afiansa wo mo ba betena se na di bia mpanifo anaso mampani dia hwe wo nsa no wo mo ba beji mu entitiye na wo mo benya mu ehunumu ansana wo ma hye adwuma no ase entize bia ode nani kura bubu a afiansa wo ma be ko workshop o ma beji entitiye ba ku mienu miensa bi ansana eye wo ma hye adwuma na ase ankasa no na wo ma gentitiye be buruboso men nan ekonum no mampani ankasa aka ne nahi na obi aba beji 4 months edi akọ efani sen akọ workshop osi aba ne se ebe ha dwen enti ono de oka emo mampani nana adodan kwakufu ado enya ne ho ntiase se reshafu na oye ndi oka se enya na oboa eye na mom no enye bra na nka so oye ni na nka so oye ne ntem se ne beboa na nka na mamuo no atimi awie paye
Agadarko radio
ya to ansam ne so na mede mu ekwa mu ewo eye asem kro na mu reshafu nsem no ne no enam so ema ye bopini eye enka ne dwamtireni edi ema eye osona amanyoko mi kire national new patriotic party MPP amanyoko no ora Freddy Blay ena ye busa ne se na omampani reshafu yo no nsuso musen ena se wono de sanko ono so omampani eye ne ntemu a anka oni haubia wo ho na mom no esanso mampani anya ne ntam ti no ebetimi aha mu yie papapa ensem odi tudwa wabra na wone nsemtrofo atwitwe nkomo okire mu a osi potokasem is too late omampani ama chesemre ni nyina akọ anka oso omampani na nadodan kwakufu ado eye ne ntam bese mfie mienu kura nsa na yaba bewura 2024 nim anka no de anka obekas eye best decision eno omampani afa na ezo ahwa maniama nyina aginsemu etise sikasem so afo sesisi sikasem no oya ne hwe agye nkolize enya de oba befa ne ntoma papa bi entoma na mpo oni bi na oba befafra na se omampani ebra na manfo boni triza nka be ya onyi sikasem so afo enfemfiri na nkompo bia owa hoden ewo eye opepe obetimi aboa ema oma yesikasem agina brane omampani antie na sisia ya niama nyina agi nsemu eye ba bewura abato enumom eno omampani na nadodan kwakufu ado ne niabere a oba be yese oba be reshafo se dabi sabri pa de ebrebone oto ne kasa yaso no owura Freddy Blay esanso kire mu se sa de wo omampani aye anhwe ni ya ede asem meba anhwe ni akwaku frempon ode asem meba papa anka reshafo de obi anim se ankeye esanse amamu obi anu ye mu nsakiraye player bia nso no a wo bobo ati bench soro no ohwe se onu so betimi abam na wo ba bebobo ni bi ebu wo mpo ba otimi yensankirani nanso ebre we pan de so ka so mampani reshafo fo de wo ba na wo mu a wapa mfoforo wo ma be ba be ya adwuma no so wo mu gidie se wo metimi aboa ebritia we mu dia na wo boa
which start taking place maybe a little earlier instead of it as it may. It will not be better late than never. No, I wouldn't agree that you would have done it. At that time, the President had made it clear what his cabinet, and I didn't had some kind of interaction with members of parliament that we were in the midst of a program, IMF program, and there was a need for continuity. And honestly, Ken, according to him, was doing quite well, was handling the negotiation very well. You know, you had a 10-man just for the general election. I will agree with you, but change, even last minute, even in a football game, last minute could make a difference.
Any ayati ye eye enkane dwamtirani edi ema eye osono amanyukuo MPP eye owura Freddie Blay
Agadarko radio.
Yentu ansam no so emfa mamode a na medemo ekwakopie mu ewo eye NDC wo mo akache na dwamtirani eye twotwofo pani edima National Democratic Congress eye owura Fifi Viavi Kote na wom koye eye press conference bi eye nrada na no ena ye ma eye General Secretary owura Fifi Kote se onfo na ndisem ememetu dwa ewo dwumedie no ase na no ena owura Fifi kire mu se omampani abedieche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia omanfo bi edin yodium ono de oba obeboa ema oman yesikasem ebejina ne naso ye papa oba oman yesikasem ebe kra behwe no se mudie mu ni muntia se omanfo ma musuo ebo na wo mo eto aba ede mo omampani abedieche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na wo bebe ye omampani se kim ohia buburo de ehu mpo de anhwe ebesin okire mu a ose ensam omampani abedieche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ekika ne nyina no eye ntro no kura ba kukura enimu esanse ono ankasa nim se ensam oka no oburoni be kasa ya political talk kasa wo ode petu minti ene wo keka oto an kasa so no owura Fifi Kote akire mu se obi a omanfo nyina emomodin so omenya no mugidie na wo mato aba no ede ama no eye nkane mampani John Dramani Mahama ono pe ene betimi abo oman kronkron Ghana na waso omon sate se Moses a ode Israel ma etwa pokoko ede omakọ eye bo sha asase no so na mom no so omu ye mistake na omkoto aba no ede mo mampani abedieche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oka amamanfo hu se enya de obebo oman Ghana ozo an kasa so no owura Kote esanso akire mu se obi a waye bi da ene friends aye bi afo na omampani abedieche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia then waye ama oman Ghana o meye hwe yedi nkosi economic management team ano wanye hwe masi esi kasam atete okanya mpo ka se sisi aye kase no wachi dollar edi na akoma IGP ekufuda ampare emaki no ewon ho enti dollar de yan de dollar betimi abrim cedi biam da waka na hye wo Yesu dim na nso da bi dollar huri sisi wa abrim cedi na ma cedi no kura ne ho aba be ye mobo osi wan nyina di adanse se omampani abedieche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oyenkontomponi enti so manfo anim na wo manto aba na mfa ma omampani dada John Dramani Mahama na omkoto ede ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia dia ene omoa jejereje.
The recent reshuffle by President Akufo-Addo starkly reflects a government in disarray, obstinately disconnected from the realities of his people. Despite the vociferous appeals from Ghanaians, civil society, the clergy, academics, and think tanks to trim the bloated size of government, a glaring drain on our nation's scarce resources, this administration has once again turned a deaf ear.
Agadarko
Remember, the Vice President of this Republic continues to be Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And clearly he's aware of what is going on. If 50 is worth doing, then 50 should as well be done now to let the people of Ghana know you mean it. But clearly, it does not mean it. Now, the insistence on maintaining a government apparatus comprising so many ministers is not only a slap in the face of the Ghanaian taxpayer, but is testament to an entrenched culture of profligacy, cronyism, and a disturbing myopic view of governance. This unwieldy government size, under the guise of facilitating development, has instead catalyzed an era marked by inefficiency and unfulfilled promises. Enter Dr. Bawumia, the Vice President, and the freshly minted flag bearer of the NPP, who now promises a government of only 50 ministers. This place starkly contrasts the current administration's excesses and rings hollow in the face of his long-standing defense of this government bloat. Dr. Bawumia's sudden pivot amidst the economic turmoil our nation endures is emblematic of a desperate ploy for votes, a deception that the Ghanaian people can see through with clarity. Today's reshuffle by President Akufo-Addo, rather than offering a beacon of hope for a leaner, more efficient government, has instead upheld the status quo. It is a profound disappointment and a missed opportunity to heed the people's call for change. This action, or rather inaction, underscores a blatant disregard for the nation's plea for governance that puts the people's welfare above political expediency. It is particularly disheartening to witness the recycling of ministers who over the past 7 years have demonstrated a stark inability to propel our nation forward. This reshuffle, far from being a strategic realignment, is merely a superficial rearrangement of pieces on a board with no real intent to address the systemic failures that plague our governance. Dr. Bawumia's slogan, "It is possible," now begs the question: if indeed it is possible, why not now? If indeed it is possible, why the waits, if not for political convenience at the expense of the national well-being of Ghana? This reshuffle could have been a moment of bold leadership, a signal of a genuine commitment to reform. Yet, it stands as a testament to a government marking time, lacking the vision or the will to implement the drastic changes Ghana so urgently requires. As the NDC, under the distinguished leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has said, we reaffirm our commitment to the people of Ghana, a commitment to deliver governance that is not only efficient and lean, but also transparent, accountable, and responsive to the needs of every Ghanaian. When John Dramani Mahama says 60 ministers and no more, you can virtually take that to the bank. It's as good as gold. When Bawumia says 50, you just remember exactly the litany of lies and disappointment and the fact that he's part of this government that today simply could not even demonstrate that 50 now. This December 7th election presents an opportunity for the people of Ghana to voice their verdicts on this administration's failures. It is a chance to embrace a future under a leader who not only understands the gravity of the challenges we face, but possesses the proven track record, the integrity, and the vision to overcome them. This reshuffle, which is much ado about nothing, underscores the urgent need for change, a change towards a government that respects its mandate to serve, not to squander. A government of action, not mere words. And the NDC stands ready to usher in this new dawn for Ghana. Now, the conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, as we have laid bare before you today, the choice we face in the upcoming elections is not merely a choice between two individuals. It's a choice between two futures. On one hand, we have the path that perpetuates the status quo, which is actually a third term for Nana Akufo-Addo, marked by unfulfilled promises and a vision that falls short of our grandest dreams. On the other hand, we have the path championed by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a path that promises to rekindle the flame of hope, to rebuild the foundations of our great nation, and to propel us into a future where every Ghanaian, regardless of their background, can dream of a better tomorrow that will see that dream of a great Ghana become a reality. John Mahama's vision for Ghana is not just a series of policies and promises. It is a call to action, a call to believe in the possibility of change, to remember the strength that lies in our unity, and to recognize the power of our voices and our votes to be able to shape the destiny of our country.
Agadarko Radio.
Therefore, I stand before you, not just as the General Secretary of the great NDC, but as a fellow citizen of the great Republic of Ghana. And I'm issuing a clarion call to every Ghanaian. Let us rally behind a leader who has demonstrated time and again his commitment to our welfare, his dedication to our progress, and his unwavering resolve to lift Ghana to new heights of glory. Let this election be more than just a political contest. Let it be a referendum on the kind of Ghana we want to build for ourselves and for generations yet unborn. Let us choose hope over despair, action over inaction, progress over stagnation. Let us choose John Dramani Mahama, a leader who embodies the best of our values, our aspirations, and our dreams.
Now way any somewhere church for penny edema NDC amanyuko no ora fifi fiavi kote edi etu eja
Agadarko Radio.
Empenifo se sankofa yenchi enti yasanso akwechi akofa resha for one semsem no na enkane eye tema east member of parliament michire mrahye bedwani edi emma omanfo ne adehia wo mo tema epoye eye mantem no emu eye owura Titus Glover na oyobi a dodo no anim no esane nwuma pa na wobo ewo tema ene ne mpeso eso na sentem eye nra omampani reshafo ebaaye no ebi kan no na kan no ye kwan bone so da bi ne de kan no sesisia no ono ena nkran oba beye eye osoafo pani a ohwe eye nkran mantem ni nyina so enkane no na wobi a eye Accra regional minister eye ononyamfo Henry Kochi sisia no mampani ayi na firi ho emma wono so eko interior sector ho na eno enenam so mansam twofo de onim ze eden a ye bekọ akọpe ede aba enna ye koye papa eye Titus okobusa ne se o papa sisia o mampani na adodan kwakufu ado apawo se wo enabra na behwe nkramantam so can you or you can't no si o nyame anim ennukurani ene de se o mampani ede saa eye adwuma no ede ahye ne nsa nanso obeboa ahwe se nepa ene nkunimdie ene eye adwuma papa ononyamfo anwiko te beye ede man kramantam no ono nso beto aso ede ama omanfo o kire mu se ebi mo keka se embra aka no eye tia o se ya no de o ka se onyi ntuma no woboa nanso o hwe omanfo obo emo se enwuma pa ononyamfo anwiko te bae no oban ya de oba betoto nase eniama bia wo mo yeye eniama pa bi o mu digu akwam o mo hyase anaso ononyamfo anwiko te hyase se wo ye no oba betwa so ema na ye krabehwe obema na ye beautiful obema na ye handsome obema na ye fefefe ema ononyamfo anwiko te ati bench wo be hu say yes play your bobo autonica sai so no ononyamfo Titus Glover esanso edi to dwa se wono no sisi anu wo hu se oye player o ti bench a ye ma na ba bebo be 5 minutes pe nanso omanfo nyina nkan hu se player bi wa ofi bench no ba 2 minutes pe otumbe ya nsankyerene saa no no oba be ye nti omanfo o mokeka se oh ebere ni so ombo ma ma ehwe nyina no omo nsi abotre no omo ntwen na se da no duru wa obeye adwuma ama omanfo ani age ne ho.
To congratulate my brother, and he has done so well. In fact, he has really, like you said, raised the bar in RCC. He started so many things, and I think that stepping into his shoe is a challenge for me. And I will not blow my horn. I will get the handing over notes. I will sit with the management of the RCC, the various chief executives of the various assemblies, other key stakeholders, departmental heads, so that together we can look at the roadmap and some of the things that he has not finished, which we can continue in the next couple of months. So I think that I will not blow my horn for now. It's a matter of being patient, get the hands over notes, study them, and apply the needed strategy and planning.
Agadarko Radio.
Eni amuti yei eye enkane mrahye bedwani ematema east ononyamfo Daniel ni kote Titus Glover na ye begina ne nsɛm yi so ne ye twe ho agye aboafo nkrato aba ye ba ye bebo ewura nsɛm aka no emu.
Agadarko Radio.
Onia, they say the movie I met him edi mochi ako.
Oh jai, Ojonso no echinkane ya na anu ya dine na afen so Ojonso so a oche.
Oh, say the tiare na makotu ase o.
Twen o say Ojonso na nka edi akire no wakotu ase.
Na se enkoma Agadarko New Life Clinic traditional doctor Michael Kofida ko edanu.
Ade esiche yare nko ano mo esa na.
Oh, there be o. Eba kidney mojamroso intehyewa. Yare ahodo akese wo man mu nyina o doctor tu ase.
Ene na ko edi biba atosode ene nubina ekura wunya free home.
Pay yi ne nkate ne carrot bo fra me krekre de ni na fi Agadarko New Life Clinic ho. Na me say, ene no ba me krekre de enya agya bofo nro kra eguso bibia e natural bro ni be ka say bibia ye organic e wa ha no say.
Ebrenti o maso ye no fatu dwa na me boa me ho a me so makosa me ho yare ni bi e wo ho.
Ene ohwe Agadarko New Life Clinic dia ye wo ni wa Shoman Estate an ye ben community hospital no oba hema bar stop. Na say open number bi so afre ye dia e 0543956165 enye no kwa obesan so afre 0595609510 obetumi awosop yen e wo 0246690590. Agadarko New Life Clinic,
go natural, live natural.
Agadarko Radio.
Ye beda mase se mo atwen yen na yakwaje aboafo nkrato aba meka we se kase boyi wo hwe bi na wotie bi ewo Agadarko media ye wo Facebook ye wo TikTok ye wo YouTube sanso ye wo Instagram na afide ye ko mobile ne so a download ye app no Agadarko media uko Google Play Store uko Apple Store ni nyina edin ba ko ye website www.agadarkomedia.com obetimi ene edi nkita ho ahodo a opanyina ebie yeto akase bono eso na wobi a yeba no eye abafo ntintamfidie so yenka asemi ho ana yendi asemi ho komo no so wabin wom kese oye social commentator eye owura Bernard Alote Jacob na wode nano ato omampani abedi eche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne nsem a na anu ekoso o UPS no ehu abi na wo kire mu ese ensem omampani na adodan kwakufu ado na abedi eche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eyo omampani na ado ni mate no okaka ye o UPS no omanimo kire se oyo obi a akanifuo su ewo ni mu ensem odi tudwa wabra na wone nsemtwofo etwetwe enkomo owura Alote Jacobs ekire mu a woso omampani abedije Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de ensem na no odi tutu dwan edi adanse pefe se oyobi a se odi afna ehye ne nsa so nswai na oswai wie na afudi odi ne toka akunwa na obeye mampani a enepa obebo papa ema oman Ghana abaye krabehwe ose ne kasa na wo kasa ndize Yesu ana ogina pepo so kire ehiafo eni mobruhunfo o kire ya mo eko enkrofo kini ni omu liver no sesa pepepe ena omampani abedi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tie kese wotie ne kasa antimi hu say yes oka asem a eto akoma oka asem a ewo pressure kura tuma pressure ne ba 0% kese pressure no kura timi free mu no sesa nipa wei so manfo ma na kwanya na wo bebe ye Ghana mampani a eyade a odi nkoso ani puntuo ebebre ne manfo
come directly under the office of the vice president. Nada is the flag bearer and leader of the party. I mean the Manfutu Kakrayin. That office, Ministry of Finance, should be directly under the office of the vice president. Na loshe. Ni promises or me, ni vision or the main, ni na ngakaka close to elections time. People will have a feel. Because I believe this is like Sermon on the Mount. It's like recapping what Jesus Christ said and did on the Sermon on the Mount. Giving hope to the poor and the needy. Because Christ was preaching to the poor and the needy. The rich were not with him. He's trying to revive the political base of his party. If spare part dealers, Wabane was there were endorsed by Wumia, if Guta were endorsed by, these are the political base as well as the financial base of the MPP. And immediately, since I the revival of the MPP, because one presidential and parliamentary elections in Yama other ba Akwando no nyefe ifom na ifom resai
Agadarko Radio.
Now way any someone Ora Bernard Alote Jacobs editu dwa enti ne kra mo kira isi o man pani abedi ye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obetimi afre ni Jesus Bawumia o kan sempa e wo pepo so tu betimi afre ni Jesus Bawumia yanto aso a na medemo akwa kopie mu wo bi a ye bana manyosem a ono so bo no homoden onimu yie eye Dr. James Kwabena Bomfe Junior na ordinano atu o mampani dada John Dramani Mahama nsam akukọ eso no ho abi na asem a wono editu nsemtwefo anim ni se na sentem ena o mampani dada John Dramani Mahama beka se ono abato ne yento ye nanso onim se nkunimde ne ye ne dia okotwi eko atifi eko anafo ebesen eko nofo kra still ono a eno manfo beto abama sense ono nko a ena ebetimi ayi omanfo ede wo mu afiri ahoyehia emu neno ena Dr. James Kwabena enso adodo no abo ne menane se kabila ede etudwa se ensama omampani dada John Dramani Mahama akeka na yefe na obegya awonyai es ochiremu a ose abato na nkasa yento ye na sa wona mbobọ ho safo hene se wo ena wadi nkunim ewo abato ni mu ana ne opese ochire sen na owura kabila ameka na semi ono na enkane na woye eye CPP wamtwetwefo pani na ochiremu ase abato ne yento ye omanfo mpo enkyere omadwen ema wo se wo ena ompese wo mo ento aba emfa ma na sa ne na monten ebo ho safo hene se abato ne de wom se yento de nanso nkunimde ne yeme de a na ne what are you talking about to so aka cho mampani dada John Dramani Mahama se onkana ntum na wonya sansem na okeka so wa asem bi obeka ana aboshe bi obehye amanfo manaka omakoma ema omato aba ma no a wonye na mom onya se wone na ma wokeka ekase wono wadi nkunim awie sansa abato ne enko awie ndie obi anu wo wonim yobetimi adi nkunim.
And Kwame, I want to say this as a fourth point to caution the former president. Minim Obia Waka and say we win elections. And look, this is not the first time. As if you've won elections. Then why are we contesting? Why are you contesting? If you have been declared winner of the 2024 general elections, why are you contesting? South Subanya Namudia ya 2020. We are saying Mukojina Kotwa. Montimian for dance here back crown and yeah futu seminar. I want to say this to suggest to the Peace Council say almost starting in penny komo. The attitude say you have got to aba and so you declare your winners. No. Oh, former president has obviously done that. May say the man is saying that everything is indicating that he's going to win the elections. What else can that be? Okay, so and yet the Osha near the media kokona mebo a free neck of him say the echo I say move wa SDA for shas here electoral commission so mu o 2-1 amono I said the nipa from the ebia enya juma, but I can assure you ebia memenda kwanwe for dodo na wo Ghana ha nyina ento aba 7th December ebia wo mo asori dan ye be close ama electoral commission akoye polling stations wo ho ebia
Agadarko Radio.
Now way any ensamwa enkane churchofo pani edi ema CPP amanyuko Dr. James Kwabena Bomfe Junior adodo no asane mrane kabila edi etudwa yewie kase bono a enenso mekoya amedibi aba na wey ye boy wura Ghana Statistical Service se me brofo ne ba dia mekan Ghana Statistical Service GSS na wo mo de nsam ya ba montene so na nsam a wo mo kan nyina ne se ewo mfiempim mienu ene aduonu mienu 2022 wo mo ye survey wo mo ye hwehwemu no ebede di pefe coffee anafi coffee ko se enkwada wom man mu ohanchichemu edunkron 19% emma a omufie no efri mfinsia dunum ekosi dunkron 15 to 19 years ena wom nyinsen ansa na yaware wom kiremu ewo krata anu mu se wom ye hwehwemu no ko manimu akohu se emu du baako ohanchichemu du baako 11% ena womo awo ena na emu ohanchichemu mienu 2% ena na womo nyinsen ewo saa bre no enjeze 2022 a bezi 2024 de enimu omo a omo gusu nyem ko ena emu ohanchichemu 4% ena womo nyinsen a nyinsen no entimi enyina na omo kiremu se mantem ahodo a wom kokoye no de edi kan Savannah region Savannah mantem wo no wom kopie wo no wom enkoda na enkoda bone papa wom no wom nyam 15 years no wanyam 16 no wanyam 17 18 19 no wanyam na ye na ma awade o se Savannah mantem eho wom na topi ye ewo mfiempi mienu ene aduonu mienu mu na womunyo hanchichemu no aduonu ensia 26% na yekono atifi epoye meche north east ene Ashanti region asantemem ewonso womonso bo modern papa wom enyo hanchichemu no aduonu 24% na yekono bunu ene eye otimantemu a eno so no ebunofo enyo hanchichemu aduonu mienu 22% enna eye otimantemufo enso bo modern enyo hanchichemu aduonu baako ni esane ba ase ho a eye atoye mantem atoye atifi mantem che western north region womso enyo hanchichemu eye dunkron ena western region ankasa no womunyo hanchichemu eye edunu 15% ena eye atifi epoye mantem che north ena upper east region ba epoye mantem che eye eastern region womusu enyo hanchichemu eye du 14% na ahafu eni eye central womusu enya eye 13% ohanchichemu du miensa ena volta region mechire framantemu womusu enya ohanchichemu eye du mienu na yeba no epoye tifi epoye mantemu meche upper east eni eye bunofo a womusu eni eye upper west ni womo kika ho na womusu enya ohanchichemu enwotwe 8% na yaba no almighty greater Accra enkramantem womusu enya ohanchichemu ensia jehwemu omo a kese omo ani da okakra ewo enkoda ne mu no eye enkranfo womu de ohanchichemu ensia 6% na womu kiremu se abra na womu yesa asobe ewo 2022 mu no womu ana awo a womu enu ekọ mantem na womu a womu so topi Savannah fo na enu so no womu nyo hanchichemu enum echiripo enwotwe 5.8% ena nkranfo edito womu na acheje womu de yesu akra nkranfo greater Accra womu na womu de yesu akra womu nyo hanchichemu mienu echiripo enkron 2.9% na womu kiremu se fiti 2014 eba ya BBC 2022 no jese eteba fom ewo 2014 no nanka ewo 4.2 nanso eba fom ebedu 3.9 na jese nkwada ne tuwo mu fiti 2014 na edi BBC 2022 eno enam so ema deputy statistician edi Ghana Statistical Service Dr. Faustina Frempong enso edina no disem atudwa wo kire mu se de nam so a ema nkwada enyinsem by heart obi burafo omunyinsem basabasa no ni nyina ye nkwada wo nko suku akwada ha ko suku ase me nko suku me nko obo anan ma me atam na ma wade afum no ko anaba nansa na ne yefu adoa osen doka osisa ne ma ni nyina aka ho ena ma nkwada no kakra bi ana kumcho na ne awo no a ene to aso eno nam so ema de afutuo ema awofo nyina se wo besre wom se wom ma no wom ani enko wom ho e wa adesua nsem enkoda ne bebre ko nkurase mikro mu kuma ni mpo de izi ankoda no wa na ewo o se wom ma wom ani nko enkoda no ho wa adesua nsem na mom no se akoda no anapa ofa ne bag no adwade ko school enwumre no waba Saturday okọ classes kwasi da oti aso de Monday okọ school a eno no beboa tie mprewanyi senso ezanse daachi aye ka na ye nkwada ya wom no wom na ye daachi na ye time Mr. Ntwemo bere so de daachi na twom na mom no daachi ye nkwada a wo mo school mu sisi a enti so oman no ene awofo no nyina ansi fapem papa e wo nkwada no so a ebedu biribi no oman ebedane amanfo.
Agadarko radio.
Kasia bono asi na okenkanfo awie yi mutiminka eyeme ode hie ba kobna kansa ensem a muti bie e wo kasie boni mu ebi ene se enkane chief of staff eye onyanfo kodwo mpieni na ode atudwa se resha for mampeni na nadodan kwakufu ado eye no ede ohawo ebeba sanso ena eye enkane dwamtireni ede ma MPP amanyoko no ora Freddy Blay enso de atu edwa se resha for mampeni na nadodan kwakufu ado aye no ankuonima anka woso ye no mfie mienu bia ababesinko ensem wei ene afoforo ebie ena yede besomo se premto breka sebo ewo Agadarko radio Agadarko TV ayaka ne nyina bom efe no Agadarko media so ohwe bi ena wutie bi ewo eye Facebook sanso ena Twitter so yekoho TikTok ena eye YouTube so yekoho misraw se aya abomoden se yekenkan kasebo na yedi dwuma ode eye wo comment ebeba yebekenkan ni nyina edi amount se ne onso obefili gbemze na ewie mi producers eye DJ Chino Peter Mensa ono ena wode me ekwa abefo tinta video ahodo ni nyina so a unya bi ehye ye nya bi ekenkan etieye sanso ena Mr Enchi ono so ebo machidom as executive producer na entempa ma me mbohwi nkonko pie mu ewo Facebook o comment ade abanam kinkan fama ho eye Desmond Kwadwo Enchi osi good news Mr Enchi da asisanso ena Aga Gold ono so si great mama onso yeda wasi nti onzo betimi na odi aba yebekinkan ni nyina edi ama so anfa ma enne kora de ochina fabra mekinkan ni nyina edi amaw mesrew okwa eye Google Play Store download Agadarko media app no Agadarko media app no sanso ena eye Apple Store so download Agadarko media app no ewie michia traditional doctor Michael Kofi Darko ena nchia kese enko enfama mia me papa Prophet Dr. James Nkansa ena me maami Elizabeth Nkansa Philip Nkansa nso onu nso ehwe bi no otie bi ewo Dubai emont ne so Bra Henry ewie wusu tie mi Nyankopon hira sanso na Kodwo Nkansa a woda eye Devjo Roofing ano onso osi wutie bi ewie Nyankopon hira pa so wanti mi nka bi mu a mamumo enitia adehye
Adofo memamu akwaba edeba Agadarko herbal shop. Sayadie bi tete wo te say low sperm count, ulcer, hepatitis, stroke, asthma, migraine, fibroid, anemia, prostate, infertility, pneumonia, fatty liver, gastrointestinal problem, kidney problem, gonorrhea, STI and STDs bia, kokramyale ayefrene cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, any epilepsy. Ni yadie pi a ekeka ho dia eni etwa wani hwe Agadarko herbal shop oho na yedi enuane nuro ni enuane papa bi esa yade na pese ohu ba bia ya hye ye wa ye wo New Ashoreman Estate Obahema bus stop Accra afen so woni ye betumi akasa wo ahomatrofo yi so 0246690590 ana 0595609510 Agadarko herbal shop, go natural, live natural.